Hey, what's up guys? It's Mr. Turk here. I got Daniel over here as my little partner. Okay, we're gonna show you guys how to properly tape an ankle, okay? Now before you get started, you need to make sure that the ankle is gonna be up in this neutral position. If the foot drops here during the entire tape job, it's not gonna work. You're gonna cause a lot of blisters for the athlete and they're never gonna wanna come back to you. So the foot needs to stay up like this the entire time.
Go.
Okay guys, where you wanna start your ankle is right where the calf ends. So Daniel over here, his calf ends right about in this area, alright? So this is where I'm gonna start my pre-wrap. Okay, so I'm going to take my pre-wrap and I'm going to come around and I'm going to go over once. And now I'm going to continue going down the foot, down to the ankle, alright, overlapping by half. Alright, then I'm going to come underneath the heel, alright, and then I'm going to come underneath the foot, alright, and then I'm going to slowly make my way back, covering up the areas that are still exposed, alright. We make sure to do this technique to make sure that the pre-wrap doesn't roll on you. If it rolls up on you, it'll be very uncomfortable for the athlete. Alright, our first step are our anchors, okay? We're going to do 3 anchors starting at the top, alright? So I'm going to take my tape, I'm going to come around once, just like that. Just one simple strip going full circle. I'm going to overlap by half, making my way down, okay? And then I'm going to go down one more time, just like that. And then that is your first step. Our next step is the stirrups, okay? Now this is really important. The stirrups must start on the medial side and end on the lateral side. If you start it on the lateral side, pulling it medially, it will pull the foot in, which is the main reason for ankle sprains, okay? So we want to pull the calcaneus, pull the heel bone coming outwards to prevent a common ankle sprain. So we're gonna start with our first strip here, okay? Over the top portion, right where we put our anchors, and we're doing a vertical strip of tape going underneath the heel, and then over and ending it on the opposite side of the ankle, okay? So we're going to do this 3 times. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to start it up here on the medial side, come underneath the heel, come over, end it on the opposite side. One last one for our third stirrup, underneath the heel, coming over and ending it on the opposite side. Those are your 3 stirrups. All right, our next step, guys, after the stirrups is our C strips. Remember, we do C strips to form a C or a U. If you're doing a complete circle, you're doing it wrong. So we're going to start right here on the medial side, just above where that bump is right there on the ankle. Okay, we're going to come around, and then we're going to end it just on the opposite side where you saw the other stirrup, okay? So once again, I'm going to overlap by half. I'm coming down. I'm going to start it just in front where the stirrups are. I'm going to come behind and then end it on the opposite side like so. And I'm going to do one last one, overlapping by half, making sure I cover up that whole bump right there where the ankle is. Come behind, bring it over, and then tear it just over, covering up our stirrups on the other side. All right, our next step is the heel locks, by far the most difficult part, so pay close attention. So we're going to start medially as we've been throughout the entire ankle tape job. So now we're going to actually start it in an angle like so. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down my tape right there where I started my stirrups in the previous steps, and I'm going to come across and over the front of the ankle, and then I'm going to make my way behind the heel, like so, and then I'm going to come underneath the heel, making my way all the way over to the same side where I started. We're going to do another heel lock, okay? We're going to be doing 4 of these total. This time, we're going to start it on the opposite side, on the lateral side. So I'm here, I put it right where I ended my stirrups in the previous steps. I'm going to come across, and I'm going to come behind the heel, and then I'm going to come underneath the heel. And then I'm going to bring it right over and across, ending where I started. Okay, so here's my third heel lock. Once again, pay close attention. So I started on my medial side. I'm coming over and across, around and behind the heel, underneath the heel, and ending it right where I started. Okay? And then once again, my last heel lock. On the lateral side, coming over and across, behind the heel, underneath the heel, over and across, finishing where I started. You should have, once again, 4 total heel locks, 2 on each side. Last step are our closing strips. So basically, we're going to do 3 closing strips, just doing the exact same thing that you did for the anchors. So we're starting up here at the top, we're coming around and over, and ending it right there at the top. I come down and do my second strip, overlapping by half, coming around, ending it right there. And then my third one, overlapping by half, coming over and ending it right there. This is to make sure that we seal up everything that we've done before, from stirrups to heel locks, and even some of the C-strips as well. The absolute last piece of tape is just to secure everything on the bottom. So I like to spread the tape out like this. I come underneath and I bring it over the top of the foot and bring this one also over the top of the foot. And there is your ankle tape job.